Hey YouTube, and Always Post 1975. What reminds you of gaming as a kid? Is there something that, whatever it is, every time you see it, smell it, eat it, hear it, you flash back to gaming as a kid? It's long been proven that your senses are powerful stimulants, or stimuli, is that the plural? I don't know. Of evoking memories, particularly the sense of smell. I mean, every time I walk into a fish and chip shop, I always regress back to being a kid in Minehead, in the early 80s on summer holiday. It just does that to me. It's the first thing that actually pops straight in there. There's some places, some shopping centres I go downtown and I automatically just remember waiting in an airport, It's weird, but the sense of smell is really, really strong at doing things like that. But that's not the one thing that every time I hear always reminds me of being a child. Now, I heard something today and I properly regressed. It was weird. I had to emulate a game for a video I'll probably upload either tomorrow or the next day, and by doing so I got to hear a noise. And it's not the only time you will hear this noise, but when I heard it, yeah, I was Ickle Dave again. Ickle Dave. I'm the one on the left. And it was weird. It was like a montage moment from a movie. I sat there all misty-eyed and events played out, and I had a lot of them, and they were all gaming related. It was weird. It was as these memories shot across my brain, it was like wiping your ass with silk. It was just stunning. And yeah, it was strange because even I was like, wow, where did that come from? Now, that noise was this. For those of you who aren't old farts like me, that is loading a cassette into a computer to play a game. The Spectrum, to be specific. People of my generation, that's how we loaded games in. I'm sounding like such a condescending old fart right now. It's not the only time you'll hear that noise, and while this was a powerful stimulant for my memory, you hear that noise from time to time. You pick up the phone, you get a cross line or something like that, or you get a cross fax line. That's the noise that a fax machine makes. Actually, do we still have fax machines with email? I don't know, but that noise just makes me properly regress back to being a kid. I must have wasted hours and hours and hours, and did I mention hours, of my life sat in front of a TV loading games in, Because here's the thing, as, an 8-year-old, it didn't dawn on me that I could multitask. It didn't dawn on me that I could start the game loading and go into the other room and watch one of the huge amount of channels we had back then. Yeah, or I could go outside and kick a football around. No, I sat there and watched the game load, and sometimes that was a bloody long time, particularly if you were loading a game into a 128K version of the machine, because you would load all the levels in at once. So I just, when I heard that noise, I just had many memories of sat there in different rooms because the computer got moved around the house, in its various sort of parts of its lifetime: front hall, back hall, dining room, on a desk, off a desk, on the floor, in a bedroom, on top of a dresser, portable TV, big TV, black and white TV. And it was weird, it was literally like one of those moments in a movie. It was just swirly, imagine cool music and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, and it was weird because, like I said, I have no idea how much of my life I wasted sat there watching games load. But it was a lot. And that's why every time I hear that noise, whether it's that noise or a video on YouTube or a fax machine, as I said, I just properly remember gaming as a child. So maybe I'm the only person, I don't know, but is there something you see, you smell, you hear, you watch, somewhere you go and you just have that moment where you regress back to being a kid and remember playing games as a child? Because let's be honest, as much as we like gaming now, it doesn't hold a fucking fart to gaming as a child. Anyway, I'd really like to know, or maybe I'm the only one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.